It's blue. They're racing this time. And Down Under Stride was one of the first to show out from the machine. Lumos is matching it, however, and Lumos has gone up to take on, and soon after head off Down Under Stride. In third spot up on the outside is Spare Me Days, so the race favourite will press forward. They were followed further back then by Franco Salisbury, and then came on the outside of those runners Marion Kiska. Next of all is Hard to Hear as they go into the back straight from Chirac, and then Elder Capone, who's on the outside. All going roughly there for a couple of strides was Glencore, and now it's into a full-blown gallop, and further back then came as they work into the back straight I'm JT, and back with those runners is JP's Knight, and tailing out there after making a mistake was Glencore as they run their way down the back of the track. And the lead time was 46.2, and the leader is the favourite Spare Me Days, clear by one to Lumos, and on the outside of it in turn is Marion Kiska, obliged to race without cover. And then came Hard to Hear, getting a good run, one out, one back, and it covers up Down Under Stride. The next pair, Franco Salisbury with Alta Capone. Further back in the race then, as they run down the side of the track then, came I'm JT, followed further afield then back to the inside Chirac. Glencore was tacked on with no speed on, and JP's Knight is last of all. So in that order, they swing into the home straight now and head down towards the 1200 metres, and the first quarter of the last mile is 32.6, and it's Spare Me Days, the race fave in control. Leads a half to Marion Kiska. Lumos is hemmed away on the inside, and then came Hard to Hear. On the inside, three markers in about fourth or fifth spot is Down Under Stride, followed by Alta Capone tracking into it. Further back in the field then as they leave the straight, then came I'm JT. It's covering up to its inside Chirac. Well back on the race is Glencore. Franco Salisbury's just ahead of those runners, and last of all into the back straight now is JP's Knight. 29.5 was the second quarter, so 62.1 for the half as they run their way to the back straight now, and it's Spare Me Days leading only ahead to Marion Kiska, and Lumos hemmed away. Next is Hard to Hear, followed next on the inside, three markers Down Under Stride. Alta Capone taking off his I'm JT from well back, and it's tagged by Glencore going up three deep, and then Franco Salisbury, Chirac, and last of all as they run off the back as JP's Knight. They've got 450 metres left to go. Spare Me Days stacks them up, a half to Marion Kiska, sustaining a run is I'm JT. Lumos nowhere to go, and then came further back in the field then as they come towards the home turn by Hard to Hear, and Glencore's the deepest. 29.5 for the quarter. The leader is Spare Me Days. Coming at it is Marion Kiska running in an almighty race, and then came further out I'm JT. Nowhere to go Lumos, and Hard to Hear comes to the outside. Back to the sprint lane now is Lumos. Any number of chances. I'm JT had hit the lead. I'm JT hit the lead. Here's Alta Capone storming through. Oh, Alta Capone with a barnstorming run through the middle has collared them right near the line. Big win. Alta Capone was nowhere to be seen coming for home, has burst through the centre to claim victory in a photo over either out wide Hard to Hear or on the inside there whacking away I'm JT. And not too sure about fourth. You had Lumos back on the inside, and a few others there included Spare Me Days and also Marion Kiska, followed by JP's Knight. Well back of the race then was Chirac together with Glencore, Franco Salisbury Down Under Stride. 159.8 the rate. 11 gets it. Any old odds? Alta Capone. Alta Capone has won it. 11 Alta Capone. Rob Morris and Kerry Ann Turner at massive odds. 246.7 is the overall time. So Alta Capone has won it. Eleven's in the frame. Got that split, the middle split, just as I'm JT had hit the lead and beaten off the favourite. Then we had Hard to Hear running home, but Rob Morris has steered a passage through the middle, and Alta Capone. Rob Morris and Kerry Ann Turner for NB Edge and AN Edge. A Bay Gelding 7 by the big dog out of Thanks Anita. 11 in the frame. Pretty tight second and third. Between the 10 and the 12 were the primary candidates. And the judges are poring over the image. The 10 out wide has lunged at the 12, so it's pretty tight second and third. But no doubt about the winner. It's in the frame, 11 Alta Capone. Alta Capone wins it. $246.7 and 159.7 was the rate. 11 and a photo. 11 wins it at Bolter's odds, but that's as far as we can take you. It'll be a dead heat. Now the judge unable to separate the two runners, the 10 and the 12, so it'll be a dead heat going into the big board. 11 is first. 11 is the winner, and that's Al Capone, Robert Morris. And it's a dead heat between the 10 and the 12 for second. So it's showing there as 12 and 10, 10 or 12, but it's a dead heat for the minors between 10 and 12. 11 is first, a dead heat, second and third. There's the bar. So 10 and 12 have dead heated. And then for fourth, there was a few of them lined up there as well. Al Capone and Robert Morris steering a passage through the centre. 2, Marion Kieska stayed on for fourth. So in a thrilling finish, at massive odds, $20 odd, a bit of a boil over. It's a metre by a dead heat. A metre by a dead heat. 11 first, and there's all clear. 11 first, 10 and 12 have dead heated for second, with number 2 fourth.